Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review on a bitterly miserable Saturday in June as well. We had warmer days and better days in February. I mean, it's ridiculous. Although we do need the rain, you know, everything was drying up, but we certainly got some rain and then some. So today I'm going to be reviewing Top Shelf Still Spirits Top Shelf Single Malt Whiskey. Now, so it says it's rich and fruity with notes of chocolate, vanilla and hazelnut. That's different for a whiskey. So, this was, obviously that's an essence. And what you do with the essence is you pour a certain amount of the essence into 750 mils of vodka or distilled spirit. And it makes a single malt. Now, single malt whiskies, minimum 20 quid for that sort of bottle. So that is a good price, you know, that is a good thing. And the quality is astounding. I'm not going to pour big drinks, I'm going out later, so I'm taking this bottle with me, hence why I'm doing a review now. Taking it to my cousin's. So yeah, look at that. Lovely colour on that. Crystal clear, as you would expect. From, you know, something that's mixed with vodka. Lovely, what colour is that? Amberish colour. In this light anyway. Oh, bloody hell. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I don't normally drink at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. One, it's too damn early. But, so spin it round. Definitely got legs on it, you know. That's something, that is. It's an opal fruit made to make your mouth water. Now I'm drinking them neat. I do all my spirit reviews neat because that's how you're supposed to drink them most of the time, at least. So it says rich and fruity with notes of chocolate, vanilla and hazelnut. So on the nose, you know, you can smell the alcohol. It's got that whiskey smell to it, really strong on the nose. And I'm really hesitant because it's the wrong time of day to be drinking it. But if I'm giving the bottle away, I don't think I'll get the bottle back today. So, and I don't want to miss out on a review. Oh, shit. Definitely get the vanilla and obviously the whiskey taste, vanilla. And about the chocolate so far. I've definitely got a bloody wallop of alcohol though. Jesus Christ. So, you know, it's not harsh in any way. It's just, for me, it's the wrong time of day to be drinking. I'm alright about 7 or 8 o'clock at night, you know, it's not so bad then. But at this time of the day. So, me personally, I think you're better off having this with a bit of Coke or a lump of ice cube, you know, just a bit of water, a bit of ice, you know. Because what I found out, and I've been doing this when I've been drinking spirits, one, just to help me sleep at nights really. I'll have a glass and then I'll have water straight away because there's a harshness, you know, as it goes down your throat, it's like fucking it's burning your throat. Good strong stuff. And I'll drink a water and that just soothes it straight away rather than leaving my throat all harshed up. There's definitely some sort of chocolatey or hazelnut, I'm not sure which, but maybe both. In that taste, a hint, you know, a real hint of it. Wow, you know, it's that's quality. I do like these still spirits. When you think that a bottle of single malt is £20, roughly anyway, 20 quid. made using distilled. Let's be fair, most the distilling people do at home is basically the same as they do in these big breweries. Then they'll add the flavour of the malt whiskey or the brandy or whatever they're doing. They'll add that in. It's very similar to these, what this is, you know, very similar. It's a distilled 40% distilled or more, and then they water it down to get it. You know, they might use spring water, whereas I'm using, you know, you could use tap water. Use what you bloody like, really, to get it down to that. And that's what all these little breweries are doing all around the country, that are doing distilled stuff now as well as the normal beers. So that, hence why the quality from still spirits is so high, you know. So 20 quid for a bottle of single malt. If you was to buy a bottle of triple distilled vodka from the likes of Lidl or Aldi, it's about 10 quid, something like that. The essence is 4 quid, but you get 3 bottles out of that. So it works out that it's £1.30 per bottle. So it's going to cost you £11.30 to do a 750 or 700 whatever bottle of single malt whiskey. That's an astounding price. Until I tell you that if you distill it yourself, obviously there's a lot more involved. You've got to ferment the wash, then you've got to distill it yourself. You know, there's time in it. You know, it's not a one ABC job, eh? But cost wise, actual cost, don't filter in electricity costs for your distill. The actual cost in ingredients, £2.50 for a 70cl bottle of single malt. That is amazing. You know, the mathematics involved. Wow. Obviously, check the legalities of your country. You know, but you know, even using vodka, £11.30 for single malt, and a single malt that's quality as well. Because you know, if it's been triple distilled, if you're using a still at home, you ain't going to triple distill it. There's no need. But these companies, they'll triple distill, or they say they do anyway. You know, whether you can believe everything you read. I mean, Bailey's is made with triple distilled whiskey. But do they really triple distill it? Yeah. Once you run it through the still once, that should do the quality, the purities, you know. And big companies, when they distill, they'll get it to something close to 100% strength. The air still does it to about 60%. The T500 does it to 92%. So that's a whack, that is. And then you water it back down, you know, using normal water or spring water, whatever. So yeah, lovely. I mean, you've got to be a whiskey fan to really, you know, enjoy to the extreme. I've got my son-in-law, actually, he's a whiskey fan. I'll have to try him with some, see what he thinks. Or maybe not too much though. So definitely on the nose, definitely get the vanilla. And you can pick out the chocolate and hazelnut in that nose. It's definitely rich as well. It's strong, you know. Well, it's 40%, so it's going to be strong. But yeah, it's definitely strong. You can lie down there. So, to break it down, cost-wise, you know, depending on which way you can do it, or whether you can get someone to distill you alcohol and make it yourself, you know, but £11.30 is the maximum you'll pay, round about that sort of price, if you do your own bottles of single malt. So you go to the shop, you're paying 20 quid for a brand, and these spirit essences, you know, the mathematics involved, you know, brilliant. And it's something new as well. You know, if you've tried all the single malts in your shop, you know, in a shop that you go to, it's worth having a go. You know, making it yourself basically. So, golden amber colour. quite rightly, it's got the hints of vanilla, chocolate and hazelnut, and that does translate into the taste. Crystal clear, absolutely spot on. Obviously, you'll appreciate it more if you are a whiskey fan. You know, anybody who's a fan of a certain type of drink will be able to pick out a lot more than someone who's like a random reviewer. I am really a random reviewer. I mean, if it was Bailey's, I've drank every single version of Bailey's that's ever come out, so I know my Bailey's, and I'd like to think I know a lot about real ales and beers. But when it comes to spirits, one, I can't afford to drink £40 bottles. You know, it's just it's not the done thing. But you know, I respect people who know what they're talking about. So I say it from my point of view and how I find it. You know, so out of 5, what can you say? It's perfect quality. The only thing is, obviously, it's in a plastic bottle and not a bloody. Oh, to use the vodka bottle that I actually put it in, instead of chucking the vodka bottle away. So out of 5, I'm going to give it about a 4.6 out of 5. That was really nice and bloody strong, you know. I can really feel it. I've only had a small glass, and that's why I did pour a small glass out. Right, I need to go and get some food now because I'm starving, and that's gone straight to my head after a couple of sips. Wow. Thanks for watching. See you soon.